Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to this special program focusing on the national pandemic, which is wreaking havoc in Zimbabwe, the drug and substance abuse. In the studio, we are joined by the Chief Executive Officer of the Grain Marketing Board, Dr. Badarai. Dr. Badarai, thank you so much for joining us. Joining us in the fight in collaboration with the progressive patriotic citizens of Zimbabwe. Thank you so much for joining us on this special program.
Thank you, Oscar, for having me.
You know what? From a national vantage point, how serious is the issue of drug and substance abuse in Zimbabwe?
Thank you, Oscar. This is a serious matter. And if you see at the executive level of government, the President, His Excellency, Dr. Emmerson Dambizo Mnangagwa, setting up a task force for that, then it is a real matter. So we are faced with a situation that can destroy a generation. Looking at risk of suicides, the abuse of drugs also can cause depression, can cause criminal activities or criminal-induced activities. So this is a real matter. And when you look at Vision 2030, if we don't have these youth, who will develop the country? Who will move the agenda of Vision 2030?
But as GMP, how do you come in?
Thank you very much. You see, you'll find that most of the productive group is the youth. So we are in every district. In some districts, we have got 2 or 3 depots. And our workers also are actually, most of them are youths. The farmers, most of them are youths, of course, and women. So you find that their well-being is something that we honor and we value so much, because this is how the production can go up. This is how we can ensure food security in the country. Food security every day, everywhere. Yes.
You know what? Youths are the vanguard of the future. They play a very critical role in our lives. What message do you have as the Chief Executive Officer of the Grain Marketing Board to the youth?
Thank you very much, Oscar. The first thing is that they should refrain from the drugs. But in case they are already in there, they should go for rehabilitation. Okay? We've seen many cases where recently we saw some musicians and they are back again on the market. They're doing well. So don't shun away if you have been affected. Come on board, get rehabilitated. But more so, let us focus on what we can as youths for the country to move forward. Rural development, even in cities, it requires the youths. The youth should not let down the country. They are the future. They need to be prepared to be leaders of the future. That can only happen if they shun or run away from drug abuse.
Youths also play a critical role in your sector, that is the farming community. In as far as productivity is concerned, how do drugs and substances affect productivity?
Thank you very much, Oscar. You see, if you are using drugs, you are likely not to take instructions from supervisors if you are in farming. Okay? You are likely also not to, your mind may fail to see value in you going to work or being productive. Even the work efficiency is also reduced, is curtailed. Even the errors that happens there is so much. So all this affects productivity. So even violence, you can become violent to other co-workers or colleagues. So all that affects how work is done on the farms and in the agriculture generally.
And your call to the nation of Zimbabwe as we go forward in as far as drug and substance abuse is concerned and any other issues?
Thank you very much. I'm very happy with the direction that the government has taken to fight this menace head on, okay, without shying away. It's a national issue, and the policy direction is very clear. So what it does is that there are resources, obviously, that can then be directed to that program to reduce this menace. And I believe that all these other players that are coming, including us, are coming on seeing the vision of the national leadership to say this is the direction we are taking. So I would want to thank them. To the private sector, let's come on board, let's support. A public sector, let's continue to strengthen. And also the elders, let's teach our children. Let's have the collective responsibility. Everyone, the churches, we have a role to play in dealing with this. Imagine a country where in 10 years we have only zombies. How will the country be run? Who will run the country? This country will be taken over by, external forces. So we have to remain sober. We have to remain alert and alive and be free from drug abuse.
Arisuna nyika yema zombies. Arisuna nyika yema jeepers creepers. Those are the words of the Chief Executive Officer of the Grain Marketing Board. Remember, it is in collaboration with the Progressive Patriotic Citizens of Zimbabwe. My name is Oscar Pabuka, and thank you so much for watching this special edition.
Perfect.